Mic check, mic check. Yo, what is up, everybody? Sorry this has taken a little bit longer than I expected. I'm still working out the kinks of this entire thing. This video output with the sound is what I'm trying to get at, but it doesn't seem like it's perfected yet. And it kind of makes me sad because I really want to make this just keep on leveling it up each time as we go. So I guess I'm gonna keep on troubleshooting after the stream ends, but we're just gonna kick things off. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I genuinely think if you're gonna watch this entire series with me and be a part of the breakdowns with me, you're gonna be able to grow as a player. If you want to get those high kill dubs as a Warzone aficionado, such like Aydan, Z-Laner, Dr. Disrespect, Huskers, all those top dogs. Symphony, I'm having a lot of fun doing the breakdowns. I want to make sure the quality is consistent and high quality as possible, so there isn't that much disruption. I noticed last stream there wasn't really audio that was being captured from the desktop, and that made me really sad because there were some things that needed to have that audio, like the comm situation. Other than that, as you can tell, the quality is only getting better. I'm getting so much better each day. It's so fun doing these. The number of viewers, it doesn't really matter to me at the moment. I'm having so much fun doing this, and each time I log into Warzone, I'm getting better each time after these breakdowns. It puts me in that mind of those top dogs. I'm not saying I've gotten those high kill dubs yet, but I've been able to win those just spicy, sweaty firefights that I honestly wouldn't. You know, the movement, it's coming along, it's getting better, so I hope you stick around, enjoy the stream, share it with your friends. Let's just keep on growing, and I genuinely love the people that are tuning in right now. I want to give you all a shout out. Let's do this breakdown, but like I mentioned, this stream's only going to get better, and I'm going to try my hardest to get the consistent, especially the audio, top notch, because I think that's the one thing we're missing. I think a little bit more animations here and there, but that's not what I'm worried about. Right now, I'm focused on the content being delivered, the audio quality, and then it's going to be a little bit more animations within this entire landscape of what I'm trying to do here. Alright fam, so with that being said, let us get to this Warzone breakdown, and again, thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, so this is Aydan's most recent video, and I was really debating whether or not to go through his previous videos, and the one thing that is holding me back is the fact that each season there's new bugs, there's new updates, and that changes the entire landscape of how Warzone is played. So right now what we're going to be doing is we're only going to be focused on the most recent content that is being uploaded, so we can understand how the game is currently being played and not how it was being played 6 months ago with like even though the meta is kind of still there, it's like the Kilo, the Grau, those are really fun guns, but as you can see, not Z-Laner, but Aydan, he's running the Car 98 with, I think he's going to show the FFAR as well. So it's just these things that I'd like us to be aware about. Again, I really hope that I'm able to provide better quality each stream. So thank you so much for sticking around. And I'm gonna be right back because I want to check the audio quality. So that's it's a one-person job right now. So let me just step back and see how the last couple of seconds. I'll be back in like 20 seconds max. I just want to make sure we're able to get the desktop and my mic um, within the stream. All right, fam. It's like at the quality that it's gonna get, and I'm okay with it for the moment being. But again, we're gonna keep on scaling up the audio. So let's get into the breakdown now. So he's running the Carnity and the FFAR, which is very predictable right now. The FFAR, when you're going 1v1 with the MAC 10, the MAC 10 is absolutely going to lose. That is something that I've noticed. Um, a lot of people are running that as their secondary because it can almost replicate an SMG type of movement, and a lot of people aren't aware that the FFAR meta is creeping in. Alright, always Superstore. That corner is really popular with a lot of the people. Again, what we should really highlight here is how he looks for a gun as soon as possible. Doesn't even pick up contract. He's already looking to clear out rooftop. It's doing solos at the moment. Picking up the FFAR. Alright, and this is what's kind of giving me trouble, is that my desktop's already being overworked because I'm on a laptop. So I want to see how the quality is for that right now. Okay, so this is such a huge sacrifice that I'm gonna have to think about making. I can't risk a lot of the things, and I'm already let's just bring this down a bit. Alright, so I'm really disappointed in desktop, audio mix. I'm really disappointed in the fact that it seemed like I was genuinely gonna get the audio output right, and it's just not looking that way. Audio output device. Um, let's see here. Yeah, it's not reading any of the audio that I want at the moment. And I'm so sad because it should. It should be reading. Hello. Okay. Again, I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but I'm gonna have to opt out of the video sound for the desktop, so we're not gonna be able to hear Aiden, and I'm so gutted about it. Hopefully next stream that's ironed out and I don't have to talk so much about that anymore. Um, and I'm just gonna continue to get better with dealing with this setup. Oh no, the kids that are neighbors are running around. That's even worse. No. Hopefully they don't make that much noise anymore. Okay. Right now he drops left side. It's very self-explanatory. So this is singles. It's not going to be as stressful. Yeah, that guy was losing that fight once he stopped moving. If you look at the way Aiden's moving, peeks him first. The guy was shielding. He tagged him. What Aiden did right now is that he pretty much, um, let's see, his pro mouse gonna be working. Zoom. Oh my gosh. The neighbors. Okay, it's all back, baby. And I'm gonna try to deal with this audio from that's coming from all directions. It's all it's all just really, really, really fun for me to understand what I'm missing and what I'm doing wrong. All right, boom, cracked out of his mind. Uh, cleared his angles. Something that's really important is that he's making sure that the possible angles where he might get pushed is decreasing. He's looking at the angles where he's not interested, if that makes any sense. What he wants to do right now is put himself in a position where he is able to pushed back into Superstore. So he wants to go back. But in order for him to do that is he needs to clear this outside area because if someone enters from behind and he keeps on pushing, then he's not 100% aware of what what is happening behind him essentially. All right. I didn't even see that guy. So let's see. Okay. Right there. Ooh, how is he gonna play that? The guy pushed him. He's gonna lose now. So there was a guy that potentially was about to hit Aydan. Very delayed response. And what Aydan's gonna be doing now is he's gonna be running away, shielding up, which is something I highlighted in my previous videos, is that he's running like a lot of the top players run and shield up as they go. I guess Superstore wasn't that busy. They always go to this buy station that's by burger, ammunition. I don't entirely know um, what that area is called, but it is left of Superstore. Very popular. So he's clearing this out. He doesn't have loadout money yet. Um, I guess he got. Oh my gosh. I don't know how, but I guess he got loadout or not. It's just I'm still not sure if that's his loadout, but yeah, Aiden right now his comms are pretty much telling his viewers that he's about to shit on this person, and it's accurate. S- Something that I mentioned in my previous videos as well is that there's an opportunity to do a jump shot ADS because of the head glitch. So right now he's looking for that heady. This person is very much aware of what Aiden is trying to do and is replicating his movement. They're both peeking and they're both very much aware of each other, but Aiden cracks first. So now this person has to play defensively because Aiden has the upper hand. And again, a top player in this situation, if they're cracked, they're gonna push and flank in a different direction, and they oh no, kitty, kitty, kitty. So just like my cat, he's gonna flank some other direction, and he's gonna shield up. Okay, so if you see here, the opponent, he's not going to be running away from his opponent and trying to find that flank opposition. I think this is a good opportunity for me to do a little drawing on. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I like this. Um, so on this side here, we are going to, again, be taking notes. And what I want to highlight in this is how he flanks around. He often, I'm going to draw up just a box. And let's say this is, I'm just going to put a big A here and a big O. So in this opposition situation, if they're fighting each other, and one of them's cracked, the opposition usually stays stationary. All right, so now you should be able to see what I'm talking about. And again, I want to highlight that this is what we're going to be doing. It's going to be really cool. Um, so I'm taking notes, live notes, and they should appear. But what will be happening is that if one of them's cracked, Aiden's either going to flank inside, flank around, depending on how the map is played. But the opposition usually stays stationary. And this guy is move and shields. All right, so this is going to be really cool. And I look forward to, just taking notes and doing these breakdowns. I'm going to create a little bit of a divider so we can scroll once we take more notes so it doesn't do everything so bad. Lee within this corner here where this my camera is and the notes should be up there. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's continue this breakdown. Okay, so can you all see this? Again, this is Aiden and this is the opposition. These dots, these dots here. Boom. Wait, wait, which one is, yeah. So these dots, and this is the exchange, but if Aiden is broken, he's gonna move away. And the opponent is usually stationary, so they move and shield. All right. Yeah, I mean, this person, this is something that I haven't seen a lot of top players do, but what Aiden is doing right now is that he tags him a bit, and once the guy is running away, Aiden kind of takes cover first. He's taking cover, and then he's loops back around to get the full. Ooh. Okay, see, great example of him being aware of his surroundings and going inside and trying to find a different flanking position. He's got to reload his AR, so that's what he's gonna be doing. Uh, he paused there to hear his footsteps and also kind of be aware that the other guy is gonna push him. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's some body stuff, man. And the same mistake this guy made, his Aiden's opposition just made. Aiden almost fell for that, but he decided to be smart and jump out of there. Now he's engaging. Oh, nasty. Okay, this is really interesting. He was holding the angle, running away again. Very much this move, shielding, flanking. I think it might have been a mistake that he was trying to go up the escalators, but now we'll see a really clean headshot. I need to figure out what audio settings and headphones these guys use because those footsteps are so important and it's a hit or miss, especially for me. I have terrible time listening to when an opponent is nearby. So Aiden's very much aware this guy's straight ahead, Goes for a heading. Gets it. Oh boy. This is really important. This is really important. I don't think a lot of us casual players are going to get to his type of movement. The slide canceling is super insane. Let's do a really quick breakdown of this. Almost hits it, tags, cracks. What he's doing right now is he's holding the angle. If you can see his movement, he's not rushing straight through this wall and maybe peeking and doing like a dot and then jump to look, because that's what I would do. But he's very much aware that he's already cracked. So what instead he's gonna do is like hop or slide cancel into the angle. And what he's doing is he's holding this instead of using this big wall to cover his body, right? He's gonna use the wall as what it is, just a really good place for him to hold the angle. Bunny hop to the max. Heartbeat. Again, this is something that I mentioned on the previous stream, but it's when you're heart beating, be very much aware of what 20 meters is. Right now, he automatically knows that it's game over for his opposition. He knows that by looking at his heartbeat that he's either going to be here or top floor here. And again, flanking, he's not staying in that same angle. That was very close, but he was still going to win. So something that a lot of players don't do is also they take the shot. He's right here, he's debating whether or not his opposition is right behind this door. And he's holding this angle as well, which is very important. He's looking at that slit. So he shoots, hoping that maybe he gets him through the door, but he doesn't. He pushes the angle, pre-fires hip fire. This is so important. Oh my gosh. Shoots, pushes, switches to a SMG slash AR type of gun, which is the FFAR. Pre-fires. He pre-fires while slide canceling. Knows he's not there. Boom. I was very close, but his movement was top notch enough that his opposition was dead, dead on sight. Right now, his opposition's like OMG. That sniper shot pretty much, I'm pretty sure, pushed the opposition to be here. Game over. I don't think I'm gonna do the map thing because he's jumping around a lot of places real quickly. As I think I can tell he's moving with a car though, and he's using a big Bertha. So just be aware of that. Well, be aware of how much he jumps around and how close one of these vehicles are in the minimap relating to him. So right now he's by airport. He's inside warehouse. Needs. So oh my gosh. No time for kidding today. Come hang out here. Just hang out here, baby. All right, so something a lot of players don't do is they don't use those um parkourish like opportunities. So what Aiden's doing successfully here is that he's pretty much allowing uh himself a really good advantage point. That's easy to explain, hopefully. Cracked. Oh, no way, dude. I think here is a really good showcase of taking your shot and finishing your shot. What he does here is he's aiming for the head. He aims for the head, the guy jumps. Uh, he's already trying to peek above him, but once he jumps, he knows he's at a the opposition's at a disadvantage. So he takes a shot, he's cracked, he's looking for the finish, and the FFAR should give him that. So he switches, and the opposition is not ready or aware of what's going to be happening because the FFAR meta isn't as popular yet. But here's a really good example of why it might become more popular. And it was a headshot either way. Important, every time he's going inside an angle, he's pre-firing. This is something new that I don't watch Z-Laner do. Z-Laner, what he actually does is he ADSs and he's moving as slowly as possible. He doesn't crouch, but he's just holding the angle. And what Aydan does is the complete opposite. He's running slide canceling, but each time he has an angle to peak, it's a pre-fire hip fire. So it's hip pre-fire. And we've seen this like multiple times in this playthrough, and we're only 4 minutes in, so that's obvious that he's doing this a lot. So let's see. Yep, and he's ADSing, but that's not his first instinct. His first instinct is to get those hipfire shots out. So it stopped shooting. That's why he flanked around. Oh god. Oh, Aiden died. Okay. So Aiden's comes right now is essentially that that's the guy he got revenge. He's getting revenge. So he stopped shooting because he thought he was dead. Yeah. The FFAR is that powerful where even Aiden is thinking like this guy's already down after that crack, but he wasn't. So this is gonna be really fun and interesting. How is Aiden gonna get out of this? Let's do a conceptual play. I'm assuming he's gonna run in here and then hop out, and throughout this entire movement sequence, he's gonna be firing. All right, let's see what he does. My gosh, I got it all wrong. This is really important though. So right now, oh my gosh, dude, this is a split second decision. Look, from the buy station menu to interacting with the opposition is a split second moment, and I would be frozen. And right now, I broke down that he would flank left and side, but instead, he takes a very right approach, which he's actually goes the other way, jumps, I think, but still just holds the angle, and the guy's fried, right? So let's see that. Yep, jump shot. Oh boy. Oh boy. because he has a UAV, he's very much aware of the other guy coming in. Tags him. Was it a crack? That's really good. Bunny hopping his life. Yeah, and that guy's just getting real bad positioning. Like that skin, what he's doing is when you jump and you have a sniper on you, you're pretty much letting your snipe. What you're allowing the sniper to do is get more of your body, and obviously what comes up must come down. So you're allowing him to either hit your head or hit you somewhere in your chest, which should crack you depending on the type of shot. Super important is that when not Z, but Aydan is switching guns, he takes cover, slowing things down. Holy guacamole, bro. So we saw that there was a guy here inside police, but he sees this little guy flying in. Aydan is confident enough to take a shot, holds it, holds it, guy's dead, pushing. Very interesting. That's really interesting. He's shooting through walls. That you did, buddy. He's stuck on. All right, Riss is really smart. Right now, what he's doing, he's holding the angle like Laner would. Peeks him 11 meters. He knows exactly where he is. So what Aiden's about to do is uh, try to understand exactly the other guy's position. So he slides there. Uh-huh. And now he does a peek again. He's gonna get hit, but the other guy just he's not ready for this mess, bro. Stuck. Bye bye. Yep. Alright, here is super important. This is like a little parking garage area. Like there's little cubicles. I don't know what they're called, but they're 1 story high. You can sometimes mantle on them or mount them. No, mantle. Yeah. So he is on top of this and he's aware that there's someone behind this wall. And it's really important that my pro mouse isn't working. So just want to make sure it do be working. Do, do, do. Yeah, so person over here behind, but instead, right, what someone would do naturally is go here, drop down, and go here. And maybe this guy is expecting that, but what Aiden does is he actually hops onto this edge ledge, either works, of the wall. Tags, easy. That's very easy. I shouldn't explain it. It's the type of movement we've seen Aiden do, which is hit that sniper shot first and then finish with the FFAR no matter what. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a play like this. So, boom, he saw that. He's gonna do a little circle. His movement is that. So he does a 360 run around and then looks exactly back to where his opposition was and shreds him. I think he jumped. He jumped there. Yeah, like I was gonna lose. All right, how's he gonna do this? I don't know to break this down in particular. Um, I wish I could reload because I took notes of his breakdown right now, but um this is really important. This is where we a lot of us die. What Aiden does is he's gonna break through that door, 360 back, well, 180 to the opposite angle, and because he knows he's technically on the back of him, he's trying to figure out where. So maybe that top ledge or that left side, and he does find him in the end, but it's just really important to know that he was already trying to find him up here, like in this whole area. That's where he thought his opposition was gonna be. Peeks again, heartbeat. He knows exactly where he is. Drops to this again. Just try to find these areas, right? This is all walkable. Walkable. And his opposition was thinking he was gonna be on this part of the ledge. And that's why he lost. Alright. I'm gonna try to do something here because why isn't my drawing updating? Hmm. Yes. Load. Oh, it didn't even load. It didn't upload. Alright, let's see. I did a little circle. Alright, hopefully it uploads. If not, we're just gonna scrap it. Anyways, it's fine if it doesn't load. Okay, there it is. Yay! Boom. This was from his previous gunfight. Is when he was going through the sniper, is he did a little loop, jump around loop when he saw that sniper went. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that glint, but he did. So he's calling it out, trying to look. He's right there. Oh my gosh. Something really important in this scenario is that he keeps on moving. He doesn't stop. He's not stopping. Slide canceling his butt off. He's always trying to find these higher up positions. So when he can get in these other type of roofs, he does so. He heard shooting, so he's peeking. Okay, I didn't really realize that was possible. So yeah, try to find these type of positions throughout the map where you can hop on one thing, hop to the other, and hop to something else. Yeah, auto attack sprint is the only way to run now. Another sniper glint again. He did the same movement, right? He he's light cancels, peaks. Look, he does a little run around, 180 back. Now what he's trying to do right now in this play is he is again he's moving with the angle. So if the opposition is gonna peak again, they're gonna peak around here. They're gonna be picking around this area if they don't know where Aydan is. I'm pretty sure this was a foot. He heard the footsteps, but shielded up, reloaded, did like a 360 because he saw that when he peeked, there's no one really waiting for him, and he's hearing footsteps, obviously. So he's gonna assume that the opposition ran this angle. It wasn't that close. He's Aydan right now is saying that it was close, but it wasn't a really. So he's heading to Virgin. He's heading to the towers. Again, this is a little bit more popular, but if you haven't seen this, try to hop on, try to find the angle. Like you can jump on the edge of this window or whatever. There's a lot of angles within other buildings that you can do this, but it's pretty much like that oftentimes. So the guy, he was waiting. Aiden probably heard him at some point or saw a red dot, but that person was waiting for him. And look, very predictable. He's like holding the door angle. What's even worse is that this person doesn't really have good positioning in the end because he gets clapped by Aydan. Aydan's flanking around just to find if there's gonna be other people. Wow. Now he's just shooting his shots. Oh, he's dead. What did he do wrong here? I don't think he was looking at the other side of Virgin, which he should have. And then he got too comfortable with because this is something that would happen to the opposition if Aiden was doing it. But Aiden got it wrong this time, so he's gonna get downed. It's game over. So right now he's talking about how he was expecting that to happen, but he still did it anyways. So risk reward on failure happened. So fisted the guy out of the air. Oh my gosh. I've never seen that uh from other players. Oh my gosh. I I think this is really important. 360 jumping. Uh Going back, he's doing a lot of this. This like I'm gonna do it IRL right now, but he's like slide canceling and doing this little 360 thing really quickly, peeking, and then he's jumping at the same time while doing all of that. Slide cancel, jump, side looking, going to cover, switching guns, a, jumping ADS, hit, crack, broken, and doing the little loop de loop, 180 loop de loop, tagged, and then he does it the opposite way. So he goes, hello, hello, and he's moving while doing all of that. Bop, bop, bop. He missed that. Got that headshot. Yeah. Drop shot. This is why the top players drive vehicles right now. If you don't have a vehicle throughout your entire Warzone gameplay, that just means you're going for low kills. Like, that's just a given because the people going with cars, they're getting at least 5 kills minimum because of them being allowed to take cover behind this car, especially when they have a trophy system. Really good. So he's getting tagged, but he's running with the car that he just got out of. Taking cover. Uh, Again, that 180 like loop-de-loop thing. Wow. So he's tricking him. He's tricking him. Right now, what he's doing is, I'm gonna head inside this building. Psych. No, I'm not. And the other guy buys it. And then again, Aiden is like, I'm gonna go this way. Psych. No, I'm not. Which is the silos right behind them. So, opposition runs inside, and Aydan already has an angle. So he's ADSing shooting, and the other guy's like, oh, he didn't go inside, so I'm gonna go outside. And womp womp, bye bye. Super important is again top players. What they do is when they have this head glitch, jump, ADS while shooting, jump. And I'm doing all of this live, OMG. All right, let's hurry up and wrap this up. So he doesn't like you shouldn't care your vehicle has low health or whatever. You should just be using it. And whenever it's about to explode, GTFO. Pretty simple. Okay, that guy. No, you shouldn't be reacting. Like the other guy was freaking out about the way he died, but no. Hmm. I guess what we can take have a takeaway here is jump shotting to the side. A lot of pro players do that. Mm-hmm. Case in point, that's interesting also. He when he breaks this two-door situation, breaks one, pauses, and then breaks the other, jumps ADS, hip fires first again. Something that Aiden does is uh all right, so this is what are some key takeaways from this oh my gosh, this is so cool from this gameplay. Why did he that's just funny, bro. Uh-huh. Hmm. And then slide cancel 180 is different. So he slide cancels right here. Bunny hops, super important. Head glitch, jump shots. Can't believe that other guy lost that fight. He heard the footsteps there. Again, that 180 rotation is very much instrumental to the amount of times he wins these fights, is what I'm noticing. So yeah, very, 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 very important. That's the guy that was shooting him. So there were two. He does that a lot. That 180 spin turn. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Aiden was about to lose that, but thankfully he popped a UAV and now he won two of his fights. This is really fast paced, what is about to happen, but he slide cancels, looks left, hip fires, ADS, and then does jump shots, right? So another thing is he looks above him in that building. He's hip firing, looking above, finds his target, jumps, runs, pretends to run back inside, bunny hops ADS. Okay, now he's not really having an angle, so he drops shots, or rather just goes prone all the way, gets back up while ADS crack jumps a little bit. Yeah, like Aiden just said that poor fucking guy, and I agree. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Oh my gosh. So he's very much aware of like the fire fights that are happening in there. So he just it's not luck, but once he sees this guy right there, he's taking his shot and he kind of tilted his mouse or rather his controller down left a bit so he could get that heading. He's popping dead silence. Hmm. I guess what we can talk about here is how when he's really confident about winning the fight, he rushes. But that's because of his movement. That's because of how good his movement is. Because he's already aware this guy's inside. I'm running, pausing, peeking slowly, ADS, firing, easy stuff for him. This guy was dead on sight. Oh my gosh, through the trees. So this is just what a pro player has in his arsenal by the amount of times of repetition is he's very much aware of like where that parachute ends and starts and where the body is in relation to that. Because of that, he's able to take this shot through the trees. It's also a confidence thing. Yeah, I'll laugh with you, Aiden. That's just crazy. All right. That's kind of psychotic because it was a real life, but then he he kind of let that laugh become fake. I wish you all could hear that. Right there, he makes it laugh. That right there, he makes it fake. It sounds like his chat makes fun of his laugh, so that's why he kind of ends it with a fake laugh. That's his real laugh. He's peeking through this wall. There's a slit, twisting. Oh, son. Once Aiden saw that Pixel, he took the shot. That was the Pixel shot. Yeah. He's like, I'm just gonna shoot. And I think the other guy jumped, so it even made um his error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Again, this is something that hopefully will be changing in the future. I'm aware that it's coming in and out, so hopefully in like a couple of weeks my connection is stable forever. But for now, just like with the audio situation, it's it's gonna get better each day. Pixel shot, yeah. hmm This is really important right now. Is what he does is this slide cancel 180 to that door edge. The only thing I can comment about this is he switches guns based on distance and again cover slide canceling, something we've already written in our key takeaways. Yeah, so right now his chat's telling Aiden about how these guys are a little bit body and it's very much accurate. It's because it's solos, people play differently, like this camper. How is Z Aiden gonna get out of this? Hip fires, ADS, to party. So he hears this guy. You should buy armor. Aiden's saying that there's no way he dies unless someone has dead silence. Yeah, this is dangerous. Like, if you're going against a sniper, don't jump when they're ADSing at least. Because, see, right now, this guy hops, but gravity lets him down. And because of that, Aiden has a clear heady shot. So he's not even thinking twice about this. Once this guy hits his foot sets the ground, he's pulling the trigger, the guy's dead. Because again, if you're aiming here in the chest and these guys are jumping while you're doing that, that means it's gonna land here. Mm, that is nasty. I don't really think I can comment much about that except for the fact that, um, yeah, he just got wrecked, that other guy. His movement right now is all about scanning. He's slide canceling, taking cover, taking cover while scanning. Something else is that he does these. He's just doing 360 to peak angles. So he's actively just doing a bunch of spin movements because he's trying to find. All right, my iPad just ran out of battery. All right, so Aiden was asking if this guy was hacking. Ooh. How did this guy know? Maybe heartbeat? I don't know. Sled canceling his butt off. Tagged. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, so what do you do wrong here is he's it's usually these closer circles. This is like I think fourth closing into fifth. Just start taking risk and the players are getting a little bit more sweaty. So because of that, it's just it's his game to lose. And again, he hasn't he's allowing himself to get pinned down. So just this entire space is dead man's land, honestly. Because look, this guy is in a little slit. He can just peek in and out whenever he wants. But Aydan is SOL. Yeah. All right. So good stuff, Aydan. Really good stuff. Some key takeaways, guys, is I've never really seen this, but he does these 180 rotation movements and it is insane. So just be very much aware of that. Taking cover while scanning. Yeah, that was really important. Hip fires. That first hip fire is super crazy too. I never really seen that before. I mean, I've done it from time to time, but I've done it more in regards to gunfight. Again, I just want to iterate something that I mentioned on my previous videos is that if you're not playing gunfight, I highly recommend it because parts of the playstyle does translate in the end to Warzone, even though it's not entirely accurate. It it is able to do that for you sometimes. So, like I just mentioned, that fire first on the angle, I've done that sometimes on war gunfight. So and see that now translating to Warzone. Again, this is his like 180 movement situation. So try to replicate that. Again, move, shield, flank around your opposition. All right, everyone, this is the wrap of the third episode, and I really some things that we'll look forward to is getting that audio quality top notch. In the end, we had a rough start. Even though the beginning was really cool because this is the first time I did a pre-stream starting animation thing, and I think it looked really cool. The music was popping. Shout out to the music. But we're gonna be ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. Again, if you enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe, come back. We're gonna keep on doing these videos. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Good shit, guys. Hopefully you're getting better. I know I am. Talk to you all later.